I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. Holy shit, Kessig Wolf Run, Littjara Mirrorlake, this is insane. Mulligan though. This I keep. Put back Grażyna. I really need to kill someone with Littjara today, because I need footage of that. I've already recorded the voiceover for a YouTube short explaining that crucial interaction in New Modern. Charles Argentos, okay. So I need that to happen in the game too. I could simply just die next turn to subtlety anyways. Maybe should make a construct this turn. Probably. Make construct. That's good against subtlety. To jest kurwa Boseiju? Wypierdalaj mi z takim. I don't like that. Kumplu. Could have maybe searched for map. One has 2 cards left. Is one of them rhinos? Doesn't matter. Don't want to pact into subtlety. That's lethal. No breeding pool to cast ring there. But maybe I'll play the hedge maze once it releases. I mean, there's no Tidebinder here, but just to make sure. It's really stressful to play against Rhinos.
He's a phenomenal control player.
But it will be Giga Troll if my opponent outbursts here. So I think I might play Saga now. Is it Saga or is it Mycosynth Gardens? Does 4 amulets do anything for me? I don't think so. Well, if there's no outburst, then I think there is a likelihood of sub. And if I draw 4 cards next turn, I can try to beat sub. Sedging a land does anything? Not quite, right? Titan is a good draw. Alright, should be good now. Good morning, Hoguby. Green, my mana pool. Titans resolves. And that's good enough. Okay. 1.4 and 81%. See, that's a low amount of Magus.
He's a phenomenal
Dinguskan and
control player.
Gabrov, thank you.
Finally I have the wackest Kaniki of them all.
It's like Giga woke on your end. Hope it's okay if we get a little weeby. What does that mean? Holy shit, he fetched a forest. I can't win anymore. Does it mean weeb songs? Sure, go ahead. What are we doing against Magus? Losing. In Gardens? I am not sure if there is like much of a difference. Saving Vestige and saving Tolaria, playing Amulet this turn, I don't know. Yeah, Greed was in Modern forever, since the start. It's in 8th edition, but never popular indeed. Holy schnapps. I guess that was a reason to play the second Amulet on the previous turn. Holy shit, that was pretty weak of me not to do that. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, I definitely should have played that extra Amulet last turn. Why didn't I do that? Vestige Greed Amulet was the play. You need to dodge stuff right now. Even Subtlety is good enough for 3 mana. Well, I guess it's not. I get to EOT copy Greed if he passes, if Villain passes. Boseiju the Greed. Yep. Wow, 2 Boseijus.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Holy shit.
I'm glad that my Twitch ban didn't stop the sub streak.
Perfect situation. Double Amulet footage too. BM in the chat. Maybe a little bit of BM. I mean, it's not BM. I actually do need footage for my YouTube shorts. And my point is, it's gonna finish the match anyways. Yeah, it's just... could actually use it. Why not copy and triple Amulet into Titan? It's because I want footage of double Amulet. With Littjara Mirrorlake for my YouTube short. That I will edit in the evening. There's no there's so little space to put the model screen on chat. To put the, excuse me, there's so little space for the model screen to be put on in shorts. That I will not be able to put chat in. See, I don't know if Littjara is actually any better or not, but
he's a phenomenal control player.
it kills with double amulet if opponent doesn't have interaction, and it means you get not to run Sun Home if you run Hanweir. It means Hanweir kills comfortably with double amulet. So that's like the difference. And you get to make a copy of your Titan and then 2 Titans. It makes it slightly easier to get to Valakut triggers. Looks a bit like win more TBH. Well, here I have triple amulet, so I could win with Mr. Beast, make triple amulet, play Titan, produce extra mana, make 12 mana with Titan, plus 6 mana, fetch Mr. Beast, play Mr. Beast, win with that. That is true. But like, the same way Sunhome is win more often. It's just that sometimes you have games where you have 2 amulets and you play Titan and you wanted to kill your opponent exactly if they don't put up a position, which both will, and they both have tiny downsides and upsides. Holy shit. They played Scam 1 day ago. Let's keep. This hand is okay against Grief Scam. You might need to take your AC register intake filter. Well, see, the trick fought seas kur baragavan. The thing is, I don't have AC on my place. But I have actually, like a few days ago, put a air filtering device in my bedroom, and it actually decreased the amount of my nose oozing. So I guess it got better. I think the constructs will not matter. Got a Samsung one and it's been life-changing. It's... I don't know what brand is it. Actually. Titan gone. No nie, no oczywiście jak tak sobie nie dobiorę, to chłop nie ma. Discardów, a teraz to zagra. Bro is now gonna play 4 mana Grief to take my Cultivator Colossus. That's gonna be giga sad. No other Fable, lol. Alright, Grazer at the top. Or Pact. Oh shit, that's a Grazer. You know, the flash Bowmasters, I can draw 14 cards. Well, 12 maybe, I guess, is more correct to framing, but Holy shit, my creature just died. Hmm. So when you play Colossus in paper, do you just, let's say you play Colossus and you have 4 lands in hand, you just put the 4 lands into play, and then you say I make 4 mana. No, you say I draw 4 cards. Or you don't even say anything, you just put 4 into play and you draw 4, and then you put like 3 out of the 4 you drew into play. Holy guacamole! Do I have to announce every amulet trigger while resolving Colossus? I don't announce shit, I just untap the lands. But no, the answer is you don't. You just like untap your lands and that's enough. That's announcing enough. Holy shit, Molten Collapse. Do I like guacamole? No, why would you think so? Since they collapsed. Well, I'm not gonna be holding up Boseiju for sure. Just thinking if I want to play Vesuva copy Saga. Molten Collapse on Grazer suggests Moon. Slightly greater likelihood, so I think I'm gonna go Vestige and make Construct. Huh, I use Not Dead After All on my Ragavan. Holy shit, bro. You just got a shit hand, seems like. You have K command. If they actually moon me, I want to have 4 lands and play for ring. I think Vesuva copying forests right now. No, I just have nothing. What do they keep? They want Ragavan? Maybe another Ragavan is in their hands. Tricks. You can Grief Trick without... Seems like Grief now. No, Brotherhood's End. Holy shit. Alright. Chalice on 1? Holy shit. I think my opponent is kind of funny here, but... Maybe I'll cast my Titan in time. Holy shit, like how horrible are people's sideboard plans? This is insane. Like I bet my opponent boarded out Bowmasters to do that. Holy shit. Grazer countered with Chalice. But it's not even clearly worth it to hit the Chalice because... we might draw Votsis. The new kill mechanism is Littjara Mirrorlake. If you have double amulet, you get to search Growth Charmer and Littjara Mirrorlake, copy your Titan, and then attack with 2 Titans, pump them with Kessig Wolf Runs. That is up to 24 damage. When it's gonna attack, then they're gonna be like, ha, kill your Titan with Bolt, and then I'll point out their Chalice and they will say, holy shit. This changes everything. Holy shit, how can you Chalice on 1 here? For what it's worth? Like, how did a person come to this conclusion? It's such a buffing decision. Would my deck be playable without Primeval Titan? Probably not. Colossus is much worse. Here I would prefer Explore than Dryad. Basic Swamp. I pitch Grief. How much more utility is Littjara compared to T-West? Because I really like it. Cutting a T-West to put a Littjara into your deck is going to be terrible. Don't do that, Bobsia. Should I copy an Amulet? Let's do it. You only need to play enough to kill your opponent reliably with your kill lens. Ha ha ha! Too late. Holy shit. Nice deck. What is this? Why scooping? How many TOS would you play if space wasn't a concern? Well, I mean, it's like impossible to say. Like, if I could fetch them from my command zone, then I would play 4. But I think you get very rarely punished for having just a pair. But you're pretty frequently punished for having a single one. So it's like 2.137, I think. T-Wests in my deck. Point kept 1 land and do nothing, yeah. They also pitched Unburial Rites, so it's the Esper Gorayo deck. And it says that my opponent has played the Esper Gorayo deck last time, which contains such hits as Grief, Archon of Cruelty, Ephemerate Archon, holy shit. I'll board in Bojuka Bog. Excuse me, Barrow Downs. Doesn't seem particularly great against Titan, but it seems like a weak Dryad matchup. Let's board down on 2 Dryads for 2 Spelunking.
Letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square.
It's pretty bad Grazer matchup too.
Letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square.
Maybe I should go Forest and then try to explore Saga, explore Saga.
Letter O in square,
maybe that will be
letter
better.
A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square, letter A in square, letter B in square, letter O in square.
Gardens will play a Titan next turn. Can't use Littjara with Spelunking.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Spelunking.
Spelunking. Holy shit, is that a Teferi bouncing my Saga? That's an insane card. Generous End is close to modern playable. For what it's worth. Yeah, they were Esper or Gorio, we knew that. They pitched Unburial Rites game 1. Probably would prefer Battlements in play. You haste Titan next turn. Wait, what happened to Urza? Urza died of Ligma. It's so sad. So grief. Good grief. Oh shit. I can't make red, of course. Costs more mana. Preordain. Fallachi Ecologist. Holy guacamole, it's gonna be draw step grief reanimation time. Holy shit, it's not gonna be that. So my opponent did nothing. Turn 1 and turn 2 of the game. I think playing the turn 1 Saga might have been a mistake. Saga seems pretty solid against them, and playing double Saga would also line up well into Teferi. Oh no, Fateful Blending. If they find Archon of Cruelty, I'll cry. Draw 2. Ay ay ay. Villain has 2 mana. In this spot, would you rather have Explore or a Dryad? Explore. Pretty sure Explore. Want to Dryad that cantrips. Good design. Is Bro gonna dress down me? Cause what's the match? Holy guacamole. Yeah. Fair. Reanimator sucks, bros. It actually does. It sucks real bad. Oh, one day ago, Jugmot. Not good. Good. I bottomed the Broken Wincon because it's better in my deck than it is in my hand. Simply. Look now. I guess TOS does literally the same now. Holy shit. This is 4 mana next turn. One short. So, I'll Grazer Valakut. And next turn I'll play Crumbling Vestige. And Vestige is gonna be... Holy shit, the Vestige has been nice to draw. And next turn I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go for Littjara for the lulz. Yawgmoth is a good matchup, yeah. I believe. Based on how easy game 1 is. They don't gain enough from their sideboard to make up for that. But once you lose game 1, you're probably not favored any much. I guess that's evergreen. I'm eating a cabanos. Like, so often Yawgmoth boards into this, and I think this is a pretty bad idea. I mean, I guess they have to fit the cards somehow, but Splug Green mid-range draw is not really all that successful, I find. Fulminator, Yawgmoth. This is a question of mulligans. Sure, but maybe you can board like slightly less shit. Slightly less interaction. Like Terra Thunder. Like the ring is not even particularly good against the Yawgmoth deck if you keep the combo cards in. So the ring is not particularly good against the Yawgmoth combo. It's strong against Force of Vigor. But I think Terra Thunder doesn't even have a great matchup against the One Ring. It has just a pretty bad one. Yeah, 2 mana Stone Raiding for Saga, that doesn't sound necessarily great. Is what I'm saying. It's Boseiju. Okay, Curse Totem. Alright, fine. But the Chalice, though, on top of that, I think is really bad. Has to be worse than a Mana Dork. Or Bowmasters or anything. Let's go Dryad. Blue, T-West. Transmute, Valakut, kill Yawgmoth. I don't know, Turf better in my hand? Probably the same. Probably no difference. Holy shit, that's a Wall of Roots. So yeah, I actually used to cut rings against... I guess I'm just a level above, so the matchup is great for me. Makes sense. But I used to cut rings against Yawgmoth. And I used to bring Curse Totem, but bring Curse Totem, cut rings matches up well against against main deck, but like they just so often board into this deck that I can have a great matchup against if I like keep the rings. I feel like if that changes this way, then I'm not necessarily sure it might just actually favor me over the long run. Did I keep the Bowmasters in sideboard games? This opponent had Bowmasters. But I think some people do. At least some, like... I think some people do. I played against Zerg. He drew half of his deck. He had no Bowmasters in half of his deck. And that just makes this like even better. +2 Chalice, -2 Yogg, yeah. But like I think overall Bowmasters would be a much better card for them than Chalice. To host the ring and to host to make cores faster. But also I guess if like the Amulet player cuts all the rings, then you might like think to cut the Bowmasters, but you know, the crazy thing that I have heard from 2 different scam guide sources so far is that two independent instances of cutting all 4 Bowmasters against the Amulet, keeping Fable in, and then your deck is 4 Fable, 3 Moon, a Kolaghan's Command on top of that, mono 3 drops. And you have no 2 drops, no way to carve out. I think I also noticed Yawgmoth gamers just not carving out as well. Like, I think the Yawgmoth players tend to carve out much worse post board. I've had a match in the challenge, right, last weekend where my Yawgmoth opponent goes nothing, and I put him on Force of Vigor once I see there is no Bowmasters on 2, and then my opponent went Greased Shouldered, which just died horribly to my ring. And like they Force of Vigor or something, but I was able to play around it. Well, Bowmasters isn't a worse card to combo kill with than Chalice of the Void. It's 2 monsters for 1 mana, so it's much better than at enabling Chord of Calling and drawing cards with Yawgmoth than a dead-end card like Chalice. So like what I'm arguing is that you can race with that. Right, let's lead with Spelunking. I can't find lethal with T-Westing, so let's just draw a Titan. It's gonna be easier.
Art makes me sad.
There's also that other line that happens with Yawgmoth and Ring and Bowmasters is that if you activate Ring, it's not even that and there's Bowmasters and Yawgmoth in play, it's not even that you ping your opponent 3 times and grow your army, you actually just draw 3 cards. Please, thank you very much for the Prime sub. And if the Ring art makes you sad, then I can only recommend ignoring it. Alright, 4 of the Prelim. Crumbling Vestige was Giga based. Holy shit, I want it in my deck. But how?